The speaker is Paul Kaup. If you wouldn't mind proceeding to the podium. Okay, you have 3 minutes.
You ready to go? Give me a start. All right, here we go. 3 minutes. All right, good evening, Mayor Bridget and Town Council members. I thought it was interesting. Tonight's proclamation was kids to the park, right? I think I got another little idea on how to get more kids to the park, but I'll explain a little more. Anyway, my name is Paul Kaup. I live here in Gilbert. I'm dressed here as a pilot because I happen to be a pilot for Southwest Airlines, captain at Southwest Airlines. I'm also the owner of a not-for-profit company here in Gilbert called STEM Plus C, where my part of STEM Plus C, I engage students in aviation, aeronautics, and aerospace. The reason why I'm here tonight is I'm advocating that the town of Gilbert establish a dedicated flying site for model rocketry and model airplanes. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I'm not talking about an AMA, Academy of Model Aeronautics, full-blown flying site with the big airplanes that you might be aware of. I'm talking more of park fly, small electric airplane type stuff. This what you might consider a hobby in the past is no longer just a hobby. This is a legitimate STEM tool. That airplane flies no different than the 737 that I fly. The way it flies, the controls it uses are the same as on my airplane. And I don't know if you know right now, but we're almost in a national emergency with a lack of students going into the aviation workforce, whether that's pilots or A&P mechanics. And we're suffering from a lack of student engagement in aerospace and aeronautics, engineering specifically. We have shortages in all of those. There's a concerted effort with the FAA, with NASA, industry, to engage students in the K through 12 level, and I've been on roundtables discussing this on a federal level, how to engage students K through 12 with this stuff. The guy that does this stuff lives here in Gilbert. I am known in DC offices. You guys have me here to utilize in the town of Gilbert. I noticed that town of Gilbert wants to be the city of the future, right? And you had an artist create that vision. You know what's missing from that vision? I didn't see an airplane. I didn't see a rocket ship. I didn't see any flying cars. Maybe the artist saw the future and realized the town of Gilbert never invested in aviation, aeronautics, and aerospace, and realized there wasn't going to be airplanes or flying vehicles in the city of the future. So anyway, down to 8 seconds here. I appreciate your time. These are the kids that are just part of what we do. So anyway, that's all I got. Thanks.
Thank you, Paul. And everybody. Next.
Mayor Peterson, Town Council. Just tough to follow that, but on a little bit lighter note, I just want to say with what Paul had to bring to the table earlier, I've known him for probably about 3 or 4 months right now, and the guy is just an upstanding pillar of the community. I can't believe he's real as much as he brings to the table. teaching my 4-year-old how to learn how to fly. It was just awesome. That was something that I grew up getting to see my parents and their older adult friends get to do, but it was financially something that was never feasible. It wasn't something that we could do. To see that that's a real opportunity is awesome for me. I think having the government, what's that? Okay. Having the government spend a little bit of money to help that go forward, to give kids that opportunity, so it's not a financial barrier, is pretty awesome. And Paul's last event, where his nonprofit was at the city, Gilbert Regional Park, as a matter of fact, drew in nothing short of Fortune 500 companies that were recruiting, some of the top colleges in the state, one of the top California drone racing events, promoters or whatever was in town for this. So by no means small potatoes. First class all the way. Some of our retired veterans were there also showing kids of all ages how to construct equipment and whatnot. And that's something I got to do because my dad was a mechanic. But there's a lot of kids that will never get that opportunity. And anything we can do to help fund Paul and get that taken care of and help fill that void so kids don't go, wandering through the neighborhood looking for stuff to steal out of cars, because they actually have something to look forward to and something that they actually are pursuing because they're passionate about it, would be a great use of government funds. Go ahead. Anything you want to say, bud? No? Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Stephanie Robertson